Before you even begin the conversation, pay attention to your own emotional state. If you feel anxious, your body language and tone may unintentionally communicate nervousness. Try to take a few deep breaths and remind yourself, this is just a chat, not a job interview or a life-changing event. By shifting your mindset from, I must impress, to, I'm curious to know this person, you reduce the pressure and allow yourself to be more natural. Psychology shows that nonverbal cues often speak louder than words. When chatting with a new guy, try to keep open body language. That means uncross your arms, maintain gentle eye contact, and smile naturally when appropriate. These signals create trust and show you are approachable. If your body is relaxed, the other person feels more relaxed too. One of the biggest mistakes people make is jumping into heavy or personal topics too quickly. A good opening strategy is to start with neutral, everyday themes. The place you're in, music, hobbies, or recent events. These topics act as warm-up questions. For example, you could say, I noticed you like this type of coffee too. Do you come here often? Or, what kind of music do you usually listen to? These are easy entry points that give him space to share. The second type is the fixer. Fixers are drawn to partners who have problems they think they can solve. You see potential in people and believe your love can change them. Maybe you're attracted to the emotionally unavailable person because you think you can heal their trust issues. Or you date someone with addiction problems because you believe you can save them. Fixers often end up frustrated because you can't actually change another person no matter how much you love them. Many people focus too much on what they will say next instead of truly listening. As a psychologist, I encourage active listening. Show genuine interest by nodding, paraphrasing, or asking follow-up questions. If he says he enjoys traveling, you might respond with, that's interesting. What was your favorite place so far? This not only shows that you are paying attention, but also encourages deeper conversation. Remember, people feel valued when they are heard. It's good to be open and share about yourself, but avoid oversharing right away. Talking too much about personal struggles or past relationships in the first chat can overwhelm the other person. Instead, share light personal details that help him get to know you, your hobbies, a funny story, or something you're passionate about. A healthy balance creates a safe space for both sides to express themselves gradually. A powerful psychological principle is reinforcement. If he says something you find interesting or funny, acknowledge it with a smile, a laugh, or a short compliment like, that's a cool perspective, or I like how you explained that. Positive reinforcement encourages him to keep engaging and makes the conversation flow more naturally.
Yes, questions are important, but too many back-to-back questions can feel like an interview. Try mixing questions with your own stories. For instance, if you ask, do you like sports? And he says yes, you can follow with, oh, I'm not very athletic, but I love watching tennis. What about you? This way, you're building a dialogue instead of a checklist of answers. Sometimes, people enter conversations with the hidden goal of impressing or winning approval. That pressure can lead to disappointment if things don't go as expected. Instead, view each new chat as an opportunity to learn something about another human being. Maybe it leads to friendship, maybe to a romantic connection, or maybe it's just a nice exchange. Lowering expectations helps you stay relaxed and authentic.
Not every second of a conversation needs to be filled with words. Pauses are natural. Don't rush to fill every silence. It can actually add pressure. Instead, use a moment of quiet to smile, make eye contact, or take a sip of your drink. Often the other person will naturally continue the flow. Sometimes the conversation will feel natural to continue, and sometimes it may come to a natural close. Either way, ending gracefully is important. You could say something like, "It was nice talking with you. Let's catch up again soon," or simply thank him for the conversation. A respectful ending leaves a positive impression, regardless of what happens next. The psychology of communication teaches us that people are drawn to those who make them feel comfortable, seen, and respected. When chatting with a new guy, focus less on getting it right and more on creating a genuine human connection. Remember, confidence comes not from trying to be perfect, but from being real, curious, and kind. If you approach the conversation with authenticity and openness, you will not only chat correctly, but you will also increase the chances of building meaningful relationships. Here's something important to remember. Your relationship personality can evolve. You're not stuck with these patterns forever. As you become more aware of your tendencies and practice new responses, you can develop the qualities of a validator. You can learn to balance your needs with your partner's needs. You can become more secure in your attachment style. The goal isn't to eliminate your relationship personality completely. The goal is to understand it so well that you can use its strengths while managing its challenges. Givers, for example, are naturally caring and thoughtful. The challenge is learning to give to yourself too. Avoiders value independence, which can be healthy in a relationship when balanced with intimacy. Take some time this week to reflect on your relationship patterns. Which personality resonates most with you? How has this pattern shown up in your past relationships? What would change if you became more aware of these automatic responses? If this analysis helped you understand yourself better, share it with someone who might benefit from recognizing their own relationship patterns. Sometimes the most valuable gift we can give someone is helping them see their blind spots with compassion. And if you want to learn more about building healthy relationship dynamics and improving communication, check out our other videos where we explore practical strategies for creating the love you actually want. Remember, understanding your relationship personality isn't about judging yourself. It's about gaining the awareness you need to create conscious, intentional relationships instead of just repeating unconscious patterns. When you know who you are in love, you can finally become who you want to be in love.